Hello everyone, I'm Kit Carson here in front of Angelina's Pizza, and I meet the most interesting people in the world. That's right, I interview the rock stars, the heroes, and the gods all night long.
Everybody wants to sit with Kit. Yeah.
And since they aren't here, my name is Walfrido, and I love pizza, and that's why I'm here.
I love pizza. What more is there to say?
Well, yeah, starving artists need food too, right?
That's right. You know, I promised you I'd buy you a slice if you sat and talked to me, just for full disclosure.
That's a deal. That's
it is
the best
a deal. That's a $6 value right there.
Right. I mean, I couldn't pass it up.
I don't blame you. So, starving artist, tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you from?
Well, name's Walfrido from Hawaii. I've been coming to Key West since '94.
94.
Yeah, and I met you when? Today or maybe a little while back?
3 weeks ago.
3 weeks. All right.
Yeah.
See what pizza will get you?
I don't know when I met you first. Probably 15 years ago.
I have to say, if Facebook ever pops a memory up, it's going to be over a decade, right?
Well, and I know that I did buy one of your pieces.
Thank you.
That was the most expensive dinner I ever had.
Yes.
Well, maybe not the most.
Thank God for Valentine's Day.
I don't think it was Valentine's Day.
Was it? Was it a birthday?
You know what it was? Here's the quick story.
All right.
We're walking by the gallery down the street, and he's in the window painting, putting little roses on this picture that he's painting.
Yeah.
And my wife goes, "Oh, that would look great in our house."
She was right.
We had a 9 o'clock dinner reservation at the rooftop. No, not the rooftop. Hot tin roof.
Yeah.
So we get there at 5 minutes of 9, and I tell the person at the door, "We have a 9 o'clock. My name's Kit. We're here." And they go, "Okay, we'll be back in a minute." Well, they came back a couple minutes. She goes, "We're not seating anybody." And I go, "What do you mean? I've got a reservation." She goes, "We're not seating anyone after 9. I go, "It's 8:57 and I have a 9 o'clock. You made it for us 3 hours ago."
Yeah.
She goes, "I'm sorry, we're not going to seat you." And
I did not know this.
I got a little perturbed, and I'm like, "Screw you guys. I'm never coming back. We come here 12 times a year. We come once a month. I'm done with Hot Tin Roof." So we bail.
Oh my God.
We're walking, and I go, "We'll go to Amigos and get a nice cheap taco dinner."
Yeah,
Not cheap,
yeah.
but inexpensive. And as we walk by, you're finishing up the painting, and my wife's going, "Let's just go in real quick." Well, the short of this long-winded story is, he came over to our house and hung it on the wall about 3 days later.
Yes. Well, you know what? It was a beautiful Mediterranean scene, moonlight with flowers.
It was.
And you know what? I love that piece. And it fit well because he actually covered up a window.
I covered a window.
Who does that?
To put a window. To put a picture of a window.
Yeah.
It's a picture window.
Hey, art will take you places, and I hope that his art takes him to Greece and Italy and all these wonderful places.
I'll tell you right now, I have dimmer lights in my bedroom, and I will turn it up and down just to make that picture do its little poppy thing that it does. That moonlight on the water, it's just great. It's awesome.
I love hearing that. Is it still working?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Just like the pizza's still working.
It hasn't moved anywhere. That thing's still exactly where you put it. That had to be a dozen years ago.
At least.
I can't
It's 2024 now, in case we're time stamping this, right?
That's the whole idea of this, is to create these little spots in time that people, so we can look back later and go, "Look how young we were."
Well, or look how alive they were. It's a digital footprint.
Well, it is. So let's chat with you one more second. So you're from Hawaii?
Yes.
Born and raised?
No, actually born in the Philippines, raised in California, and living in Hawaii for 30 years.
30 years.
So I'm a hybrid of cultures.
So do you celebrate the Chinese New Year?
I am this year.
You are
this year? You know what? That's right. Year of the Dragon, baby.
It's coming up tomorrow or something, isn't it?
Yeah, 2 days, February 10th.
February 10th? I don't know my Chinese New Year's that well.
Well, I only know because I was thinking of doing art for it, and with artists, they paint a lot in their head. Not a lot of it comes out on the canvas.
Really?
But it's like if you designed a pizza in your head, you're like, I want to make this like a chicken carbonara pizza with a little bit of pesto and artichoke, and then you never do it.
And then, but you've done it in your head, so you're satisfied.
Yes. So I've seen the dragon, which it's the year of the dragon, but also the sign is a wood dragon. Is it a wood dragon, honey? Yeah, she's my memory banks. Fire dragon, water dragon,
And
but
this
it's
is
a wood dragon.
Wood dragon.
Yes, wood
Wow.
dragon this year. So if you're celebrating that, Gung Hei Fat Choi. And if you're for the 49ers or the Chiefs, it's going to be a big weekend. Oh, Niners, right there. Oh, yeah. But
You heard it.
you need pizza for your Super Bowl game. Get it here, buddy.
You know what? We won't even be able to keep up.
Yeah, good luck.
I'll tell you right
getting
now.
pizza
we'll,
here.
Yeah, we'll be so damn busy. It's not even going to be funny.
Oh, man.
Thanks for reminding me.
Well, yeah, start rolling the dough right now, buddy.
No, I'm going to turn off the E-tab about an hour before and leave it off till about midway through.
Yeah, let everyone else deal with it. It's the journo's problem at that point, right?
Well, I know my walk-in customers will overwhelm me.
Who are you for? Or are you?
You know, well, I'm an Atlanta Falcons fan, so you know we just
yeah.
stink. I mean, we're horrible.
Well, if you had to pick, I mean, you know, like if your heads is this, tails
Well,
is
you know,
that.
I'm an NFC kind of guy, but I was rooting for Kansas City like 10 years ago before they got really good.
Okay.
I was like, they're that upcoming team. I like these guys, and then they got Mahomes, and then the
yeah.
rest is history.
I
But I
like
was kind of
Mahomes.
an Andy Reid fan.
Okay.
I kind of like their
yeah,
coach,
yeah,
so it was
okay.
kind of that way. My newest team that I've been kind of, and I like the 49ers. My wife's whole family, well, her
Yeah.
mom and dad are all 49ers fans.
Yeah, okay,
You know, so,
okay. We'll take
so
that.
we'll get to banter with them. But I don't really have a favorite this
All right.
in
Well,
this
you're
one.
going in the football pool. You're going for the over/unders, the numbers.
I'm going
all
for
that.
the over. I'm going for my squares to win.
Squares,
and,
baby.
You know, yeah. All of the bets I want to go my way.
Well, I'm a Niners fan. I watched Montana in the '80s because I lived in the Bay Area.
Love the Montana area.
Yeah,
Love the
no
Steve
deflate
Young.
gate there, buddy. Hey.
Oh, my
just
God.
Just saying.
Wow.
And
Yeah,
no
yeah.
protections because he got hit.
Yeah. Well,
He got hit.
You know, and for us, it's been watching for 30 years. The game changed so much for me that I kind of lost interest for a few years.
Understand.
I mean, the NFL's just not for
Yeah.
me like it used to be. Sorry, NFL, you changed way too much.
Bro,
You know,
don't change.
Hopefully they, increase.
Well-
they got the Eagles playing in Buenos Aires.
What?
Or Sao Paulo, my bad, Brazil.
Oh.
They're playing in Sao Paulo, Brazil next year. The first ever American football game in Brazil. No,
Well,
whatever.
That's a lot.
So
That's a
yeah,
lot.
So in that they
They were there last year, so
were in Mexico. They go to Mexico and Germany, and now they're going to Brazil, which that good for them. So
hey, stop that. Stop that. That's racist.
who's winning the race?
That's right.
But anyway,
Well-
that's I'm excited for a good game. I want it to be a good game.
Me
no
too.
matter what.
So, it's a fun fact. They met a few years ago, and the Niners were winning, and the Kansas City came back and just totally beat the Niners, which now it's a revenge match.
Is
so,
that 4 years ago now?
I
Or
would
three?
say three. I
3
would
years
say
ago?
3 years ago. So it's kind of nice to see the cream rises to the top,
Sure.
and a lot of storylines here. But just saying that if San Francisco wins, revenge,
Yep.
box check. If Kansas City wins, Taylor Swift's stock goes up by 5 jillion%. Okay, I didn't want to get political here, but
You just did.
Yeah, okay.
Well, I think that's the over-under I'm going for. How many times will we see Taylor Swift on the screen?
the over/under is 50.
50?
If she makes it back from her
Man.
concert in Japan.
Well, they'll keep showing her regardless.
Yeah,
You know?
that's true.
And if she does start coming back, they'll show her on the plane, on the tarmac, running, going through the tunnel. They'll show her 900 times.
By the way, guys, don't do any drinking Taylor Swift games. She'll be drunk
Oh,
by
my God.
the first quarter.
Wow. Every time they say her name
Yeah.
or show her, you got to drink. Woo!
And the Super Bowl halftime show, Usher. All
Usher.
right.
Yeah.
I saw him in Vegas. I was this close to him, and I hope that he brings that same performance to the Super Bowl.
That could be a good one.
Well,
it really could be.
He's old enough that he's nostalgic, but he still brings it. He brings it.
That's just it. I mean, he's kind of going old school a little bit, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's going back a little bit, and I think you're right. I think he's going to bring it, and I think it's going to bring a lot of young fans back into the to his fold.
Oh, and
hope so.
the thing
Good for him.
is he going to bring Justin on? Because, you know, everybody brings somebody into the game, right?
What, does he want to show a nipple?
Hey, not that Justin Bieber. Yeah, the other Justin, he got his album out and he talked with Britney already. They're made up. They're friends.
Yeah.
All that.
I can't keep up with it. I'm glad you do. I can't keep
yeah,
up with it.
well,
Exhausting.
Kid, I'm glad you called
Hey,
me to the street.
Listen, I got to ask you one question, being this is the #1 pizza shop show on the internet.
Yes.
I was going to ask, if you were a pizza, what kind of pizza would you be?
All right. So, being from Hawaii, right, I'm not going to bring that whole ham and
You're
pineapple thing into question, right?
Have to be fresh ham?
You know what? I kind of like the anchovies because I love the strong salt, right? I love the artichoke hearts. I love the bell peppers that are kind of like more, what's that called, grilled.
Yeah.
So you know, if Surf and Turf was ever a Walfrido pizza, it would be prosciutto and white anchovies with a bell pepper, right? I'm just saying.
Prosciutto.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's my
Man.
Surf and Turf. We just came from Italy.
Wow. That's a Surf and Turf pizza.
Home of the
all right.
pizza, baby.
Boy, you all right.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, I'm glad you stopped in. I can't wait for you to come back into town again and sit and talk with me because I've got a million questions to ask you. But I'd like to thank everybody for watching.
Yeah.
Thank you for being my guest.
Let's do it again.
And say good night to everyone. Good night.